Despite the ongoing drought, some local companies are actually thriving. Some have turned to cutting-edge technology to expand their business during the drought, and that's good news for Valley residents who are trying to save water, money, and their landscaping. The sound of landscaping is changing in the valley, from this to this, which equals this. Turns out the drought is good for business, at least for some.
Oh, very good for business.
For Blaine McEwen, the owner of Sin Lawn, a brown lawn means green cash and water conservation.
We've been very blessed, with the drought.
Last year, they did over 600 installations with 3 separate crews.
And this year, we are about to start our sixth crew, and we're booking out till September.
Costs vary, but for some homeowners like Jordan Hansen, spending thousands of dollars during the drought makes sense.
It really wasn't that much of a concern, just because I see it as an investment on the property.
And speaking of investments, for 30 cents a square foot, some have turned to AquaSense. They're saving water, money, and their lawns.
Which is a really low cost to keep your lawn green and drop your water use in half.
This strange-looking machine is actually an innovative patented technology developed by local landscaper and businessman Tom Delaney. His invention injects organic biodegradable polymers mixed with kelp as a fertilizer into the soil. It absorbs and holds 400 times its weight in water. The mixture traps and then stores the water for the grass.
It's a new option. You know, it's an option to look at.
Back in June, Cindy Telesco saw her lawn was dying. She decided to try it.
Kind of be proactive instead of just letting it go.
She says it works. Her water bill is down 50%. She's even removed half of her sprinklers and her lawn is green again.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
The treatment lasts between 5 and 7 years. Meanwhile, others are investing in drought-tolerant plants.
This one is called Arizona Sun, and so it's native to Arizona. It requires very, very little water.
Tommy Martinez recently removed all of her turf and replaced it with drought-tolerant plants. She likes the look, the savings, and the low maintenance, along with how it makes her feel.
Great, great. I'm trying to do my part.
And so is the city of Fresno. They'll even pay you to tear out your turf.
Oh, it's such a good deal.
Nora Lycum, the water conservation supervisor for the city of Fresno, says qualified homeowners can earn up to $250 to switch from turf to drought-tolerant plants. Nora says start small, start slow.
Maybe you want to do a side yard. Maybe you want to do a park strip and get paid for it.
But where do you start and what do you buy? Tommy had fun with it. She planted things like Arizona Sun, butterfly plants, dwarf Little John, or bottle brush. Her water-saving yard even won an award for friendly landscaping that she says is hardy.
Right. So if it can make it in Fresno, it can make it anywhere.
I've heard that. Despite the drought, business is good at Evergreen Garden Center in Clovis.
There is a really big upswing in selling more of the drought-tolerant things.
Their sign even embraces the drought because they've got the plants that can handle it. These days, Enrique Mendoza hears a lot of this.
I need to take out my lawn. What can I do?
And this.
Is it going to have to look like Arizona?
And the answer is?
No, it does not.
His big sellers are lantanas, salvia, desert bird of paradise, and succulents. He warns his new drought-tolerant plant customers to be careful. They can, in fact, overwater their new plants.
And there is ways of making it work so that it looks good and you use less water.
Meanwhile, others are buying more efficient sprinklers. And there's not a whole lot of water coming out.
No.
Veteran horticulturist John Aubin with Color for Your Landscape says his customers are buying low-flow sprinklers. They can cut their water use in half, saving water, money, and lawns.
It makes sense, you know, just to not see that water waste.
They have a unique spray pattern. It kind of rotates. The multiple stream low flow MP rotor sprinkler head on the left looks like your typical sprinkler on the right, but it's not. It uses less water over a longer period of time, cutting the water usage by 50%.
It allows the soil to open up and saturate and allow that water to get down deeper.
And so, whether it's low-tech sprinkler heads or high-tech innovative lawn treatment like AquaSense, or switching to a drought-tolerant garden, or even synthetic grass, many Valley residents, like their landscapes, are evolving and adapting to the new sights and sounds of the drought. And that's good news for business, at least for some businesses.
My wife just said that she fired her gardener, and that's me. So now I don't have to take care of the yard anymore. I'm really excited about that.
Meanwhile, a new report just released today shows that state